you have arrived. Good morning. It's hard to come up with new good mornings every day, but I try to come up with stuff. Good morning, Sly. Good morning, Albert. I see you, Melissa. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh. If I think about it, I will actually get the 9 a.m. timeout. So it's 9 a.m. You have reached Puerto Vallarta right now, and it is July 22nd. Hey, good morning from Emiliano Zapata. Mark Hartman back in town. How you doing? Javier Ochoa, how you doing? I don't know if I've seen you here before. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. You get a special good morning as well. So nice to see you all. Hopefully the ticker at the bottom's helping you out. It's got flight delays. It's got the weather. It's got wave reports. It's got exchange rates. All kinds of good stuff. It's just a little thing I do for you for showing up. Oh, my light's out today. Not really sure what's happening there, but I seem illuminated enough. So that is just fine. All right, what's going on here? Let's see. Let me fix this really quick. Looking good. Let's do it. Let's take a look outside. All right. I've got something different for you. I know y'all love when I say I got something different for you, but I do. Today's live look at Puerto Vallarta is a little bit different. Look at that. That is not the live look I usually get you. Let me open that up a little bit. This is another live look from the studio, and this is the Marina Vallarta Golf Course. Good morning, Lori. I see you. And as you can see, after all their grass went brown and died, I don't know why the entire golf course's grass died. Something obviously went wrong in their system. They're digging out all that grass and replacing it. So today, that's your live look at Vallarta. People down there working hard, digging and laying down sod. Exciting stuff. But that's your little bit different live look at Puerto Vallarta today. All right, welcome again to PVRN Puerto Vallarta right now. I'm your host, Brent Lane. Nice to see you on this wonderful Wednesday. Okay, so what are we going to chat about today before we get into the news? I think, first of all, we should listen out in the distance. And what do we hear? I know, you know, it's coffee time.
Coffee time on PVRN. Hey!
Oh, my coffee cam.
Let's wake again. Sip the truth with a little grin. Coffee time, let the news roll in. Steam's up, sun's out. Puerto Vallarta, let's talk.
Okay, so clearly the coffee cam's having a little problem today too. Everything's just a little bit off today. I don't know why. Let me try one more time. Nope, coffee cam is out. Well, all right, we're going to have coffee right here instead. Cheers to you. If you tune in just for the coffee cam, my apologies. Good morning, VJ Tell X. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you. All right. A little bit janky today. We're going to do our best. Something has happened to a little bit of my set, so I'll be doing some repairs. Moving on. I saw a news headline. I'm not covering it on the show in full, but I saw it. Good morning, Melissa. Nice to see you. And it's that I saw Fan Fest is coming down and being taken down. I was like, wait a minute, what? I thought Fan Fest was staying up for a while and they have all these concerts. And then I read the article a little closer and boom, that's in Guadalajara. So Guadalajara is taking down its Fan Fest. I don't know. I wonder if Puerto Vallarta will do the same, won't do the same. It's a pretty developed little area down there, and they have a lot of plans for it. So I'm going to have to look into that. Hopefully they have some more shows and stuff. I think it's a cool little area. I don't know if you guys have been down there or not, but the Fan Fest and Fan Zone is still standing here in Puerto Vallarta. Well, in Guadalajara, it's coming down. They got stuff to put there. They're busy people. Also, did you feel that? You might have saw that in my headlines. Did you feel that? That was yesterday. We had a tiny little earthquake yesterday. It was a 4.0. It was at 5:36 p.m. local time with an epicenter located about 76 kilometers southwest of Puerto Vallarta. I don't think anybody really felt it, or maybe you slightly did. But if you felt it, let me know in the comments whether you're watching live or on replay anytime on YouTube. So I didn't feel it. I'll fully admit it. 4.0 is pretty small, but I'll take it. No issues there. Okay, let's jump into the news on a broken coffee cam kind of day. Oh, man. All right, so first up, all right, who tuned in yesterday? And show of hands in the comments, who loved the Screwworm I showed? Like, even Laura, our epidemiologist, kind of like, it was a bit much for some people. That big, giant close-up of a Screwworm was not fun. But if you were here yesterday, I affectionately named him. Oh, I know he was cute. Yeah, no monkeys, all screwworms for Casey and Cody. I like that. So I was like, well, how can I make, as I named him Fred yesterday, a kinder, gentler version? Of course, I had to go out to AI. I'm not an artist. I can't do this myself. So next time and from now on, when we have Screwworm stories, we're going to have Fred. So here's Fred. Isn't he cute? He's great. Isn't that much better? So there's Fred for all of those who tuned in yesterday and didn't heed the warning that I was going to have a close-up of a screwworm. There's the primary screwworm, and his name is Fred. So from now on, I'll show that and spare you all the awful photo I showed you yesterday, which I'm not showing right now. Yeah, Fred's kind of cool, right? So did you see Fred yesterday, Explore with Melissa PV? Did you love him? I know a lot of people listen to the show. They can't always watch it, but yesterday was a real close-up of the head of a screwworm. Not loved by many, but let's talk about Fred for a second because he's in the news again today. I see your yes. Okay, so agricultural authorities and the local livestock association of Puerto Vallarta have confirmed 100 cases of screwworm infestation in local cattle. Not good. Let's take Fred down. It's not a happy story. So there you go. Fred, off to your corner. In response, municipal directors and veterinary specialists convened a training session with regional ranchers at the Las Palmas and Hijo House to establish strict preventative measures. The health guidelines require cattle owners to apply anti-parasitic baths every 22 days to reduce health risks and prevent further spread across rural properties. Local health officials have expanded surveillance following the medical treatment of a Puerto Vallarta livestock worker. Okay, so that coincides with what people were saying yesterday because the story I picked up yesterday said it was a homeless person, but now they're saying a livestock worker. And as it was mentioned yesterday, that makes a lot more sense. So I get the news I get. All right, so veterinary personnel are instructing producers to inspect herds daily for larvae, cover open animal wounds, and report suspicious symptoms to municipal agricultural offices immediately. The coordinated efforts focus on quarantine protocols to safeguard regional livestock production and prevent transmission to nearby farms. Though he's cute, Fred, he ain't good for us. And he ain't good for the cattle. He ain't good for nobody. So I hope you enjoyed Fred more so than the Fred I had yesterday. So with that, I'll give you another cheers on a broken coffee cam kind of day. If this is your first time on the show, you'll see Coffee Cam next time once I fix it. Sometimes things just go awry when you're doing it all yourself. I need an engineer in the studio. I don't have one. If you're an engineer and you want to do absolutely free work and hang out at my house, there you go. Just kidding. All right, moving on. Hey, yesterday, did y'all notice it? Double cruise ship day. It's like a double rainbow. There they were. So we had a double cruise ship day yesterday. And Melissa, did you like Fred better today? I mean, come on. You had to like Fred better today. I mean, honestly, if I saw Fred out and about, I'd be like, yes, a little kiss for Fred. All right. So 2 cruise ships were in port yesterday. So Puerto Vallarta welcomed simultaneous arrivals of 2 major cruise ships to close out the city's maritime schedule for July. The Carnival Panorama was here, and the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas docked at the maritime terminal, bringing thousands of international passengers and crew members to the bay. Those arrivals provided an economic boost for local taxi drivers, tour operators, and businesses, especially along the Malecon, the Romantic Zone, and right there in the marina area. Port Authority records show that maritime passenger traffic will taper off slightly during the late summer weeks before increasing again in autumn. Port personnel maintain standard customs and security operations to facilitate disembarkation throughout the day. Merchants across the Central Tourist District reported really high foot traffic yesterday as passengers explored local sites before the vessels departed on their next port of call. Love seeing that. I don't know what the cruise schedule is, going into August. I guess we talked a little bit about it, but we get a little break probably. And I think they kind of continue all through low season. I don't monitor. I mean, I see them from the studio and nothing's out there today. I know you got a golf course today instead. Good morning, Dan. Oh, get my watch shut up. Be quiet. You're interrupting my show. All right. So with that, on a broken coffee cam day, cheers. We can still drink together, even though I need to reset my coffee cam. All right, here's a nice story as well. Man, we're going to get you out really early today. I know I always say that, but sometimes no news is good news. It's a good thing, I think. I love it. Thank you for the coffee. All right, next up on the agenda, I'll try to talk a little bit slower to stretch us out a little bit. But municipal officials in Bahia de Banderas have launched early logistical planning for the 2026 International Day of the Dead Festival. Mayor Israel Santillan confirmed that the 5-day celebration running from October 29th till November 2nd will take place across 5 key regional communities: Sayulita, Buceria, San Pancho, San Juan de Abajo, and Valle de Banderas. Planned activities include traditional Katrina parades, community altar expeditions, musical performances, folk dancing showcases, and regional gastronomy displays. In the past, just so you can compare, the festival only ran for 3 to 4 days instead of that 5 days and didn't include so many of those different towns. So that's pretty cool. We're expanding, and that's such a beloved thing. I mean, hopefully maybe you've been there before, you've done it before, you've got pictures of your faces painted for Day of the Dead. Maybe when we get closer to the Day of the Dead, we can do a little contest and have everybody send in all their great Day of the Dead photos. We've got a few pretty good ones, especially from like Merida. But it's such an amazing event, and it's very respectful, and we try to be very respectful with that day. We know it's not a Halloween party in any way, shape, or form. It is a respectful day for the past. And yes, every year, Nick, you're right. We do get the tallest Katrina in the world. And generally that lasts about a week or two. And then somebody else builds one that's a little bit taller. And then every year we build a taller one. It's really interesting how the Mexican Guinness Book of World Records is working down here every year. But yes, you can see an amazingly tall, really cool Katrina. Hopefully you've seen it. If you haven't, look that up online. You can Google that in just a second. I know some of our viewers have never been here before, and check it out. The Katrina is always super cool down to the Malecon and the decorations they do. And I really like the little kids with their painted faces, and sometimes they're so decked out and they're on the horse parade. I could go on and on, but we got till October. All right, so local authorities view the multi-town event as an essential effort to preserve Mexican cultural identity, highlight the regional's heritage, and support local business owners throughout the municipality, which is always important, especially here. Municipal organizers plan to coordinate logistics across all 5 participating towns to manage traffic flow and venue setups. Yep, you do. So look up tall Katrina, Puerto Vallarta. You'll see him. I know we've posted photos in the past of her as well. She is pretty impressive. All right, real quick, coffee cam's broken, as we've heard. Boom, let's do it this way. All right. So other than that, that's really all I've got today. I might actually get you all out really early today, unless there's anything you want to chat about. I know we had some military activity yesterday out in one of the towns, but it seems like that was quelled pretty quickly. So if you saw extra presence out and about, or you got caught in some traffic yesterday, as of so far, scanning the news reports, everything seems to be okay, which is great. So that's it. We'll move into tomorrow. Oh, hey, Monica from Canada. What kind of coffee mug? So, yay, we get to extend the show a little bit. Some of you already got to hear this story, but Monica, I'm going to tell you what this is. So this coffee mug actually has a story. I think I shared it really early on in the creation of PVRN. So this coffee mug's made an amazing, interesting life. So it's great for sitting like on your dashboard, but one of Laura's relatives worked at, I think, the Treasury Department for the federal government, and they required them all to have this specific cup. It doesn't spill, it lays flat, it's big, it's green, it's kind of ugly. So when we visited Laura's relatives, they gave me one of these cups because, she's retired now. She doesn't work there anymore. And she told me the whole story of this cup and how now they have like 20 of them and they go camping with them because they're big outdoors people. I mean, they have deer heads everywhere in their house. It's crazy in Florida. And so, yeah, she's like more than happy. Please take a few of these cups. So I took a few of them. So this cup, again, was created for and was used in the Treasury Department in the United States of America. And now it proudly sits on my desk and is one of the cups I have in rotation. So thanks for asking. I love that. I wish I could give you a cheer. I can't even give you a cheers. My coffee cam's down. It's so sad. I'll give you a nice. How's that? All right. Apologize for some of the technical difficulties today. I'll try to get the lighting and the second camera worked out. Yeah, it's great for camping. I'll tell you that. So appreciate it. Thank you for the interaction today. I love it. Okay, that's it, everybody, for the show. Yeah, the Katrina is super tall. She's crazy tall. Like if you stand by her, you're like, holy mackerel, it's like a building. We'll definitely be covering a lot more of her as well. Okay. That's it, everybody. Have a great, great, great day. An extra short show today because no news sometimes is good news. I'll see y'all at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And do me a favor, please do subscribe. If you're new to the show, hit the bell down here and then change your notifications and notifications all, and you'll always know when the show is on. And don't forget, there's one thing I absolutely love, and that is viewer mail. I love viewer mail right there. And to do that, all you got to do is shoot me an email right here, pvrnmx@gmail.com, and I will read it on air if it's something we were going to talk about, and with your permission, and you can be part of the show as opposed to just the chat. Okay, everybody, have a great one. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Share the show. Tell your friends about it. We always need more viewers at PVRN. Have a great day, y'all. Bye. Hey, Renee.